Well, Tommy Celcious is having a few words himself now.
Well, Tommy don't have much to say. If his mouth is moving, he's telling lies.
That's right, both Hansen and Celcius suspended last week. They're here tonight.
Last week. 2 weeks ago, I slapped the taste out of your mouth because you and Dan the Man have this conspiracy. This conspiracy against the CSI.
You got a conspiracy there, Dan, against the CSI?
No, we don't.
Star, Pee-wee Rays, DeMarcus. Where's the title shots?
I'll tell you right now, they want a shot at the tag team titles, but they're not going to get a shot at the belts against Wade and Wage.
You know, just like Tony said, week after week, different teams, different people have been getting title shot after title shot after title shot.
Finally. Did he have enough to say? Was he whining some more about some stuff?
Have a little fun there, getting kicked out of the door by Dan, huh?
You know what?
Single person that they've been putting in front of us lately. We've gone week after week, getting our hand raised, week after week after week, and still we get passed by. Title shot after title shot after title shot. Well, I'm telling you now, the cuts are off. We don't care if it's Jason Sullivan, Wade Wright, Wade Hess, Christopher Rising, anybody else who has any titles around here or will have any titles around here. We don't give a crap. We're coming after you. We're kicking your ass and we're taking our belts.
Well, there you go. The words of Heartthrob Hansen, NTG, and Tommy Celcius. Quiz just sort of, I don't know, getting the best side of them, I guess, in photography.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the last match. I told you.
Let's not. Let's go to a break. We're going to be back with more NWWA Wrestling as we come back with your next matchup. Tommy C. in the house.
Here comes the pimp right now. Tommy Celcius. They're going to be 3 for 3 tonight.
That hat right there is heavy enough to be in that. That could tip the balance right there. That hat right there. I'll tell you, the last time I saw a hat like that, a woman named Macy Gray was wearing it. That's a woman's hat. That's not a man's hat. That's not a pimp hat. That's Macy Gray's hat, and she wants it back.
I'm going to tell the pimp you say it's not a pimp. I'll make sure he sees you personally. After this show is over with, I'm going to make sure he sees you personally about that.
Have you seen Macy Gray? She's a woman that could kick some serious behind. She is a soul singer, and I'm surprised, Cedric, you don't know soul. Then again, you may not have one.
The pimp is here. The pimp is right here. He's looking magnificent. He's looking great, and the CSI will be 3 for 3 tonight. Mr. Bulldog.
You know what, though? Give him credit, though. I understand. There was no interference in the first 2 matches. But you know who Celcius is facing? The man he faced up last week in Salem, Latino Blanco. And I distinctly remember Celcious using a weapon to get victory over Latino Blanco, namely one brick cell phone. Any comments about that?
I don't know about no cell phone incident. If he was using a cell phone,
because you're the one paying the bill, aren't you?
if he's using a cell phone, he probably had to make a phone call.
Well, from what I can see right now, that phone isn't sponsored by any phone company that I'm aware of. None of the top 3 that I'm aware of even sell those anymore.
That's a very special cell phone. That's a cell phone especially for a pimp. He's something like a player.
The last time, you know, when those first came out, they were like $2,000. Now, you can't give them away. And he's out here with that. I don't think he's on a phone call. I think he's just using it as a weapon. Any comment about that, Cedric? Didn't think so.
He's not using it for a weapon. He's a fair wrestler. He's a pimp. He respects women. He respects his opponent, Latino Blanco. Hey, Latino Blanco, great athlete. Like I said, Mr. Chihuahua himself, one of my favorites. But
little Mexican hat dance there, Latino Blanco. Latino Blanco. You know what, though? I swear, I have seen really bad drapes made of the same material that Tommy Celcious is wearing in the ring tonight. I believe like the Boom Boom Room might have had drapes made out of that same material. I think that's where he got them from. The Jiggly Room. He got them from the Jiggly Room, didn't he?
the man has 17 cell phones.
And now we're going to see a battle return right now, Latino Blanco against Tommy Celcious. And I think for Celcius' case, he had better not try and use that phone tonight. Because I'll tell you right now, I hope that Kevin Brandt will be happy to suspend him again for doing such a thing.
He may need to make a phone call. If the man want to make a call to his women and see what's going on the stroll, he can do that because he's a PIMP. Don't you understand that?
Oh, I understand that. And I've heard about some of these women that he represents. I don't want any of them. None at all.
You couldn't get any. He wouldn't.
I don't want any of that.
Hey, you can't get any women anyway.
Oh,
I tried to hook you up. Remember Shirley? The one with the one leg?
Yeah, and the one eye. That was, on opposite sides. No left arm and no right eye. What do you want from me? Couldn't see her coming or going.
She was trying to get to know you a little bit. I tried to hook you up.
Yeah, I'm not even quite sure what she was made of. I think it was plastic or something like that. I've never seen a person that was looking like that. Wrinkled, I think she must have been 80 or 90 years old.
Well, she got your phone number. She said she called you today, but you didn't answer.
She didn't have my number. I think maybe it may be one of that phone that Celcius has at ringside there. I think that's the number she dialed.
Well, she's here tonight. I'll be sure to tell her that at intermission that you want to talk to her.
I will, and I'll say Cedric's number is area code 541. What? Oh, don't cover the microphone.
777-9311. Call me.